Hey everybody, I'm going to do this with London Broil for dinner. So just pulled it out of the package and I'm poking some holes in it using this tomato knife. Works pretty good for that. But poking these holes in it, and then I'm going to marinate it in that Italian dressing. Italian dressing is one of my favorite marinades to use. It's good on almost anything. London Broil like this, it's good on chicken, it's good on pork chops. I use it all the time. Okay, it's looking pretty good. I just pour a little of that on there. I just pulled this out this morning and it's about 10 o'clock, so I think I'm just going to leave this thing sit on the counter for now. I find that when you let the meat sit on the counter, if you don't have a lot of time to marinate it, the pores in the meat open up more and it takes up the marinade better and faster. So I'm just going to do that. This is elephant garlic. Look how big that is. I think I'm going to cut that up and throw some of that in there too. Alright, I'm going to do that right now. Alright, I cut that garlic up and I cut up a little red onion as well. Just going to put that in there too. A lot of times I'll just use just the Italian dressing by itself, but since I'm doing a video, I'll be a little fancier. Just kind of mix that up a little bit. There we go. And like I said, I'm just going to let that sit on the counter for now. And I'll probably come by and poke a few more holes in it throughout the day so that marinade can get in there better. Alright, bring you guys back when it's ready to cook. Okay, it's time to start cooking dinner. I've got the London Broil sitting there. I covered it with some plastic wrap. It's been marinating for about 5.5 hours now on the counter. I'm going to pull that plastic wrap off there and then I'm going to wipe those onions and garlic off, and I'm going to hit it with that garlic salt on both sides, and then we'll put it on the grill. Alright, I hit that thing with garlic salt on both sides and I just put it on the grill there. I'm going to try cooking this thing indirectly. I put a little pan of water above the coals for moisture, and I'm just going to see how this turns out cooked indirectly. I'm going to get the lid on there now. Ow. Okay, it's about 3:25. We'll see how long this takes and how that turns out. I'll shut it off for now and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Alright, that thing has been on there about 10 minutes now. It was running about 300 degrees and I closed the vents down some, and it's kind of dropping down to about, look like about getting close to 225. I'm going to try to keep it cooking right around 225. So it's not a very big piece of meat, and it was almost at room temperature. I'm not sure how long this will take. I don't want to overcook it. So I'll probably let it cook another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll open it up and see what it looks like. Okay, that thing's been on there about 15 minutes now, so I'm going to open the lid and see how it looks and see if I need to turn it over. Flip that over like that. Okay. And we'll put the lid back on. All right. Okay, that thing's been on there about 20 minutes now. I'm going to open up and see what the temperature is with this quick read thermometer that I have. Alright, let's do it. About 132 right there. About 132 right there. 130's 43. I'm going to pull that off. I think that's done. Okay, we'll cover this with foil for a few minutes. Let it sit. And then we should be ready to go. Now you don't get the fancy grill marks when you do it indirect like that, but I've done it a couple times before and it came out really juicy inside, and that's what matters to me. I mean, I don't care if it has fancy grill marks if it's dry on the inside. So I only marinated that for 5 hours, so it may not be as tender and juicy as some. I think the others I did overnight in the refrigerator, but we'll cut into it in a little bit and see how it turned out. Okay, it's been sitting for about 5 minutes. Let's pull the foil off that and see how it looks. I see flies on it, so they think it smells good. All right, I see a puddle of juice there. That's a good sign. If you see that, yeah. We'll cut into that. It's really, really juicy for a London broil. Probably would have been more tender if I marinated it longer. Let me taste it though and see how it is. That's still really juicy for a London broil. You know, if you never tried cooking one indirect like that, you gotta try it. I mean, just look at that juice. I mean, you can have your grill marks. I'd rather have a juicy steak. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.